the way, and let's get it started.
Oh dear, more of them. That must be the mayor's ship.
Alright, we're back.
So Old Man Kent is worm food.
So, he dies. There's a giant hurricane attacking, and oh yeah, right. So I'll start this off just so people know what we're on about. I'm talking about why the Christopher Nolan Superman movies are stupid. So Old Man Kent is like, there's a tornado coming, and now at this point Clark Kent is fairly aware that he is not your average little boy, and instead a Superman of sorts. So there's a tornado coming, and poor old Papa Kent is trapped outside in the barns trying to save the horses, and oh no, he's gonna fucking die to that hurricane. Well, don't worry, Clark's Superman, he'll save you. And then he looks at Clark and tells him, no, don't save me. Mind you, the same thing happened when a bus full of kids falls into a lake, and Clark's father's like, no, don't do it. And like, in the comics, it's not uncommon for like Superman to have learned his morality from his adoptive parents, who are like, you have a gift, you should use it to save people, Clark. And he's like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Well, that seemed about correct.
Yeah, that did not go as I had hoped.
Wow, that was cool though.
I mean, yeah, no, that was.
Thank you. I thought we were done for sure.
Yeah, I know this voice actor.
We are happy to be
So yeah.
trying to kill you. It's my nephew, Skid McMartin.
You know what? This is a good game.
I love the little bits of like just dumb shit like that. Like when you're crashing the ship and the ship's like, "Do you want to record your last will and testament?"
Hey, Uncle Blackwater.
You know what? This looks like a skid mark fellow.
It does.
Now you're at the awesome grand opening of the McMark Sports Shack here on Iridia, and boy, is this been a trip. I've gotten to meet all
Jesus
kinds of
Christ.
people.
Oh my god, he's got fucking Rastafarian beads around his neck.
Sponsors. I even got to sign autographs for these odd-looking creatures called the Flarg. I guess they're doing something here on Iridia. Wait, hold on a second. Hydro Harvester Super Illegal Water Displacement Apparatus. I don't think I was supposed to have this.
Stop him! He's got the schematic!
Help! Someone, call my agent! Call my publicist!
I don't think they're gonna save you from lasers, man.
Call someone who cares about
Don't call either of those people.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yep.
Skid McMartin is in trouble. We got
Okay.
Cool.
to get to Iridia.
You know what? It's kind of nice that like this kind of genre of game, like they didn't turn it into a different genre. Like it's still.
Let's see if we can find some help.
It
Like-
is.
Is it like a lot like you remember it, or like clearly updated? But...
Yeah, the graphics are obviously better, and I mean, I've fairly, like, in the past couple of years, been playing the remasters of the first three that they released for the PS3, and it feels like the same game.
That's good.
Like, the controls are so similar.
You should probably get that, dude.
Yeah, I probably should,
But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so like, he's like, you don't do it, Clark, don't save them. And I always found that particularly egregious. Like, the fact that Clark Kent's father is like, no, don't be a hero. Like, and like, I think the funniest thing I've ever seen about that was like the two best friends, and I'm gonna just I'm gonna preface stealing their joke by at least telling you where I got the joke from. Matt from Two Best Friends had this like bit about that where he was just like, just imagine if Uncle Ben did that, right? Like Peter Parker sitting on a gargoyle looking over New York, like, what should I do? What should I do, Uncle Ben? And like the big ghostly floating head of Uncle Ben is just like, do it, Peter, kill them all. Like that's what it's like. That's the problem with these DC films. Like they're really gritty as fuck. Apparently Wonder Woman's good, but I just don't care. Like, it's not even like me being like, oh, a good DC film. It's like the DC franchise has been so just nothing that I just don't want to bother. Because like, I know if I see Wonder Woman,
turn around.
It's just gonna give me the worst possible message ever that a DC film could be good. Because I know I'm gonna be disappointed by the next one.
Yep.
Like, I don't know. For me, there was just always something about the DC heroes in general that I just couldn't give less of a fuck about.
Yeah, I was gonna say you've never really seen like that big of a DC guy.
Well, like for me, specifically, I've always just like the villains in DC were by far a lot more entertaining to me than the heroes.
Yeah,
Because like the villains were cool, like had shit going on, whereas the heroes always felt kind of cookie cutter. Like Superman is your American everyman, and every time they've tried to make him more compelling, it's just not really done anything for me. Like the only story progression he's ever had is like, you know, demigod becomes bored saving stupid people.
yeah,
And I mean, like, I can't blame him, because that's realistic. But, like, goddamn, it's... Like, as far as plot and character progression goes, it's never really caught my eye. But, like, you look at some of the villains, you got some cool shit going on. Like, Lex Luthor, I can get behind, because he wants to kill the evil alien trying to take over the world. Probably go back up, maybe.
yeah.
Beginning to think we've exhausted this loop. But, like, yeah, you have, what's his name? Lex Luthor trying to save us all from the evil Superman. You have, like, one of my favorite DC villains has become a guy by the name of Black Manta, who's, Aquaman's, like, rival villain, right?
Yeah.
And, like, Black Manta doesn't want to take over the world, or, like, Atlantis, or any of that shit. Oh, that worked.
Oh, because it was the explosive crate down there.
Yeah, okay.
Super glad that I left, because I did not realize that was explosive.
Yeah,
That would have been embarrassing.
that would've...
I mean, by far, not the most embarrassing thing I've ever had happen on this fucking...
Channel?
Yeah.
You mean like that time we spent 30 minutes on that one level with Big the Cat?
Yeah.
And no
Well,
one had fun?
I mean, that's less embarrassing, because that's like Big the Cat bullshit.
I don't think anyone has ever had a good time with Big the Cat.
Yeah, I don't even think...
Except watching other people suffer through Big the Cat. Huh. I think that might be a bit of a glitch.
Yeah, I was like, I'm definitely not anywhere near that mushroom.
My best guess is that the mushroom's, like, model is in the middle of that rock, and, like, your swing just happens to be triggering it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know either, man.
Did they...
Yeah, that one moved.
Did they just move?
Man, I think you're getting paranoid.
Did they both move at the same time?
Do they only move when we're not looking? Maybe a bolt hit it? I don't fucking know, man. Oh god, too close.
This shit's getting too real.
Yeah. Oh god, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, right. Yeah, Black Manta. Black Manta doesn't want to take over the world, doesn't want to take over Atlantis. Oh, that worked out.
Good thing there's no fall damage.
Yeah, good thing there's no cliff.
That too.
Black Manta's in... Oh, there you go.
These get... Oh, I know what I'm supposed to do here. Hold on.
Flamethrower?
Yeah.
But yeah, Black Manta's entire expressed mission is exclusively to kill Aquaman for reasons that can only go unexplained. Because Black Manta just hates Aquaman. His hatred is pure. Like... And, like, when I say his hatred is pure, I cannot begin to express to you... smash it, maybe? Nope. Huh.
Okay, I just have something I want to check.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, alright. Let's see. Okay. I clipped that mushroom with the flamethrower, and I thought one of those dumbass crystals came out.
Okay.
But it must have come out of one of the enemies, and I just wanted to test the theory before I walked away from a valuable source of...
Oh, now it decides to matter.
You know what? It's ammo for a different gun. Like that was for the combi blaster as opposed to the flamer, and I was full on combi blaster ammo.
I think there's an explosive crate.
Yeah,
there
fine.
it is. Hoping to trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, just rub your face on it.
Just fucking headbutt it.
Hey, it worked, didn't it?
I can't fault
Yeah.
the results.
So, some of Black Manta's most egregious attempts at fucking over Aquaman for reasons best left undescribed was at one point in an Aquaman comic in the 1950s. Or no, it was the 1970s? Early, like, still old school comics.
Yeah.
Long ago, Oh no! Well, that worked out. He kills Aquaman's son because fuck Aquaman. And that's remained canon for a long ass time. At one point, Black Manta is like fighting Aquaman, and like Aquaman's new son was in charge of some shit and really fucked up. And Black Manta just shows up and he's just like, "Oh man, your son really fucked this up. I bet your old son would have done better, you know, before I slit his throat."
Oh my god.
And then he just keeps trying to kill Aquaman's new son just because he wants to complete the set.
Complete the set. Jesus Christ.
He's like, "I don't leave anything half done, Aquaman, unlike you with your shit son." Okay. At one point, so to fuck with Aquaman, Black Manta pretends to have autism so that everyone will get mad at Aquaman for beating up a man with a mental handicap.
Are you serious?
Yes!
Oh my god, I love it.
Which led to the greatest thing ever, where Aquaman, in an attempt to save face, decides he'll use his Atlantean magic science to cure Black Manta's non-existent autism. Which leads to this great scene of Black Manta revealing that he was lying the whole time. Like, by, you know, double-crossing and attacking Aquaman. And Aquaman just screaming in confusion and rage, But, I don't understand! I cured your autism! Which is actually this great reaction picture I have of just Aquaman on the ground, like, covering his face, like, "But I cured your autism!"
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Oh god. So that wasn't the worst of it. So Black Manta was eventually, like, he took off his helmet, because his big thing was he was always just in this, like, black diving suit with a faceless helmet, right?
Yeah.
So eventually he takes off his helmet and reveals what he really looks like. He's a black guy. Which should surprise very few people with the name Black Manta. Oh, it's starting to move now, I think. Yep, there it goes. So. Christ, those things are just fucking everywhere. Oh, that worked out.
Yeah, that's one of the things I've always found about these games, is that the bolts are...
They get there.
They get there, yeah.
Oh, there they go.
And I don't know if that's, like, in this specifically, I don't know if that's because of, oh, not close enough.
Okay, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so, another one of Black Manta, so he's a black guy.
With a name like Black Manta, how could it be anything else?
Yeah. Back in the days when your skin color decided your superhero name.
Oh my god, is this who I think it is?
Oh, hello there. I'm glad you're here.
Oh, it's at least the same species. Okay.
Who was he originally?
A character who looks very much like this shows up in the original first game.
Yeah.
I just don't remember if this is exactly him. He's also a plumber in the other one, though. So, you know, consistency is at least there.
Okay, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so Black Manta's new scheme. He starts up racial controversy by getting a bunch of black protesters together and trying to get them all to demand Aquaman lets them migrate into Atlantis.
Oh
Aquaman then points out the fact that it's an underwater city and you'll all drown, so no, he's not going to let them do that. We'll watch this real quick.
Chairman of Trek Industries. Many of you may be wondering, why are 300 heavily armed warbots marching ominously towards a Class G dreadship?
Dreadship.
The answer is simple, friends. Progress.
That's progress I can get behind.
Yep.
Pollution that may or may not, but most definitely was caused by my father's company. Since then, we've shifted focus from robotics to planet building. Now that our project is nearing completion, we must do everything possible to stay on schedule. In this case, it means our friendly army of warbots must vanquish those who would seek to stop us.
Fair enough.
News?
Yep, I mean...
Don't know we're coming.
No.
So sit back, relax, and take comfort in the knowledge that Trek Industries is working for you.
Trek Industries is not working for you.
Alright,
Oh, man.
when this cutscene's done, we'll call it for this episode anyway. And then I'll continue talking about how Black Manta is an asshole.
Did that guy just slide down a sewer pipe?
Fair enough. Alright, we'll see you next time, folks.
Bye.
Like the fa-
Lead the way and let's get it started.